So as a filmmaker, you are probably familiar with the platform Vimeo, and in recent years, this platform's really kind of like just faded. People still put their work there. I embed my videos from my website there. It used to be a place where like you go see new short films, you go to see new creators, and you follow them in terms of like new directors. Really, creators is more for the YouTube space. This is like a film and commercial website, a portfolio place where people can have professional works here. And yeah, in recent years, I feel like they've just kind of like, they've been confused on what to do. Like everyone has seen how YouTube has advanced the creator space, and Vimeo really hasn't contributed anything to that space. But there's two things I want to share with you that I think you'll enjoy and you'll get good value from. And so the first thing I want to share with you is, I have my laptop here, I'm reading it off, the Vimeo short film grant that they're doing. So right now, you can go onto the Vimeo website, go vimeo.com//short film grant. It'll take you to the website presented by Nikon and Red. The prizes include $30,000 in cash. There will be equipment, access to Nikon and Red cameras plus training. Then there'll be one-on-one mentorship sessions with celebrated filmmakers. And then there will be distribution through Vimeo with screenings with live audience. The jury seems pretty cool. David Lowery is part of the jury team. I think David Lowery is really cool. One of my favorite films is The Green Knight. I love The Green Knight. I think it's super cool. David Lowery is a very visionary director, so that alone has me interested in this project. Unfortunately, I don't really have a whole lot of like short film ideas that I feel like would be good for this, but maybe you do. If you do, let me know in the comments if you have a short film that you think you're going to submit to this, and hopefully you do. Another jury member is Sean Wong, who directed the film Didi, which was a Sundance Institute. He was part of like the Sundance Institute, made his directorial debut, which is Didi, and that had distribution last year. I didn't get a chance to see it, but it's one that I like remember seeing trailers for in theaters, and one that's still on my watch list, and I look forward to seeing. So those are the only two names I really recognize out of the like 5 jurors that are part of it. And I'm assuming those are the mentors, so that's a pretty cool opportunity. If you have a short film and it's really built out well and you think you have a shot at this, I encourage you to apply to this. The timeline, submissions for this close April 18th, so get on it, okay? Make sure that you're submitting right away. You have until April 18th to submit. I'll leave a link to this down in the description. Now, another interesting piece of news that has come out of Vimeo might be pretty big for the film community, might be pretty big for the creator space. Like I was saying, Vimeo really hasn't done much to contribute. I think they've seen that and they recognize it. With this latest announcement, this could be pretty game-changing for the creator space, for independent filmmaking. So I'm going to read here. Vimeo has introduced the next era of content delivery and monetization with the launch of Vimeo Streaming. Any creator, big or small, can launch their own streaming service and branded apps and deliver a next-generation experience for their global audiences. With this release, Vimeo is offering more monetization choices, deeper analytics, more protection, and providing access to new multilingual AI-powered services. It's pretty big. I'm reading this off of news10.com. If you want to go see the article, I'll link it down below. And so some of the features of Vimeo Streaming will include new video monetization and promotional tools like membership subscription tiering to offer new revenue opportunities and give your biggest fans special access and exclusive live events, merchandise, and more. Sounds pretty cool. Custom video bumpers to promote specific content or sponsorship campaigns. That's kind of interesting. I don't know if that's going to be like an AI powered thing or not. This kind of sounds like it would be. Or that's maybe something that like we make as creators and then put that out, like put it into the video, upload it, I don't know. Enterprise grade content protection to protect and help safeguard your work from unauthorized access or piracy. You know, in the digital age, I've really wondered about piracy. Like, I've thought about just like throwing my, films up on YouTube and, eventually trying to monetize that, even a feature-length film in the future. Like, if I throw up a feature on YouTube, and I'm trying to get AdSense from that, how will I protect myself from piracy? And so, if they're thinking about that, that's encouraging too. There will be advanced analytics to help understand your audience and get to know what they're watching. And there will be AI-powered translations to quickly make and scale multilingual content with auto-captioning and auto-dubbing for global accessibility. I'm not a big fan of AI stuff, but language stuff, I could get behind. I could appreciate that. Let's see if there's anything else in here to give you guys. So here's a quote from Sam Reich, who is the CEO of Dropout. If you guys don't know what Dropout is, they used to be College Humor. They went through a big drama of like getting bought and sold, and then they were like, we'll just go independent, and they created Dropout, which is its own like platform. A lot of funny stuff, a lot of funny clips. You've probably seen their Make Some Noise clips on Instagram. Super cool model for doing content today. Like, they just had their own platform, completely independent, make their own shows independently, have a recurring cast members. Like, this is like the Saturday Night Live of modern day. Like, SNL has kind of like been lacking lately, and it's like, I think there's a lot of factors, but a big factor is all the talent is going independent, and they're going to places like Dropout. So we have a quote from Sam Reich saying, "Vimeo streaming allows us to concentrate our core competency, producing content, and leave the technical aspects to Vimeo. Our subscription business is far and away our biggest revenue driver, and Vimeo's comprehensive suite of tools means that we're delivering it to our audience stylishly and reliably." I didn't know that Dropout used Vimeo. Kind of makes sense, but at the same time, like, maybe Vimeo's just teamed up with Dropout. I don't know if they're being used on the back end. I don't know if they're going to be used here moving forward. If you have an answer to that, drop it in the comments. So yeah, tell me what you guys think about this. As I'm thinking about this space, right, the creator space, and being a filmmaker who wants to make long-form films, not just like long-term videos, but feature-length films, as someone wanting to make that, I'm thinking about distribution. I'm thinking about how I'm going to get it out there and how I'm going to make a living off of it. Sean Baker and unfortunately I forget his name, the director of The Brutalist, two big movies at the Oscars this year, both said that they were broke throughout the making of it, that they didn't earn a dime through making of it, all the way through promoting the film. Like, the film is out, being promoted, and up into the Oscars, they're not making any money off it. So how am I supposed to provide for my family? How am I supposed to take care of myself? How am I supposed to produce other work? Like, how is that system any good? Like, everything going on in Hollywood right now is pretty scary, in terms of like budgets are being either like shot all the way up for movies like The Electric State, which is like Netflix's most like one of the biggest budgets they've ever put into a movie, and like, from what I hear, it's pretty mid. I do want to see it. I like The Russo Bros. Heard it's kind of mid, which is sad. And then budgets for like smaller movies are getting cut way down, and people aren't really making a profit out of it. And then residuals, not really existing for actors, not really existing for directors, not existing for writers because of streaming algorithms. So yeah, as I'm getting closer to producing Sons of Thunder, these are the thoughts I'm thinking about, of like, how do I get paid? And there's this whole dichotomy of like, you should consider the art and not think about getting paid. Look, man, when you went into debt for film school, when you're trying to like provide for your own family and also provide, for your parents and be generous, helping out in other causes and helping other people out. This whole dichotomy of like art versus commerce, I think is really just a trick to make artists more susceptible to getting cheated out of what they're owed. So if you're like, I'm never gonna do my art for the money, hey, that's cool, man. You don't have to. You can make your art if that makes you feel pure. Cool. Financial freedom sounds pretty good. Getting out of debt sounds pretty good to me. So it's stuff I'm thinking about. And so if you want to help me in my fight against debt, give this video a like and a comment, and let's start a conversation. And also, take a look at some of my other videos. I talked about faith in film and what's going on in my filmmaking journey, along with thoughts and meditations about the relationship between film and faith. So if you like that kind of thing, check out my other videos. And until then, I'll see you in the next one.